There have been many women lawmakers in the Philippines, but those who paved the way deserve to be honored. Let's talk about the first 5 Filipina senators. Before we get into that, mention ko lang na when the progressive mind of Apolinario Mabini drafted his version of the Malolos Constitution, he added provisions for women's rights. In his draft, women could have voted, and if that was used, we would have been the first in Asia to do this. This is even earlier than the UK and the US. Kaso wala eh. The draft that became the final Malolos Constitution was written by Felipe Calderon and Felipe Buencamino, so kinailangan pang ipaglaban later. In 1937, after a lot of lobbying, women were finally allowed to vote in elections and to run for government positions. But it took 10 years before a woman was finally elected into the Philippine Senate. In 1947, Geronima Tomelden-Pecson from Lingayen, an educator, a suffragette, and a social worker, was the first woman elected to the Senate, getting 48% of the total votes. She authored the Vocational Education Act, the Municipal Libraries Act, the Free and Compulsory Education Act. She lost the 1953 elections, but her public service continued. She chaired UNESCO's National Commission and the Philippine Red Cross. She famously said, "I would project my work rather than myself." Next, in 1955, Pacita Madrigal-Warns from Manila, ballet dancer and social worker, was the second woman elected to the Philippine Senate, ranking first among elected candidates. As a legislator, she authored laws on the establishment of the Women's and Minors Bureau under the Department of Labor and the creation of the Board of Censors for Motion Pictures. Her father was businessman, industrialist, and politician Vicente Madrigal, who was also a senator in 1941. After losing her re-election bid in 1961, Pacita faced allegations of misusing public funds, but the Supreme Court dismissed the charges in 1963. Tita siya ni Jambi Madrigal, who was also elected senator in 2004. Next, in 1961, Maria Kalaw-Katigbak from Manila, beauty queen and journalist, was the third woman elected to the Philippine Senate. Her father, Teodoro Kalaw, represented Batangas in the first Philippine Assembly. Her mother, Pura Villanueva, was the first Manila Carnival queen. Both of them were respected writers and intellectuals. During her term, she championed education reforms, consumer protection laws, and cultural initiatives, including the creation of the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. She also led the UNESCO General Conference of the Philippines from 1962 to 1966. Her daughter-in-law Eva, the wife of her son Teddy, also became a pioneering woman senator. Next, in 1963, Tecla San Andres-Ziga from Naga, the first woman to top the bar, became the fourth woman elected to the Philippine Senate. She first entered politics in 1955 as the representative of Albay's 1st District. As a senator, she authored laws defining the taxation powers of local governments, the creation of the Department of Public Welfare, and a law that provides retirement benefits for municipal and city judges. Her husband, Venancio Ziga, was a governor and congressman of Albay, and her son, Victor Ziga, also became a senator. Next, in 1965, Eva Estrada-Kalaw from Tarlac, an educator and social worker, became the 5th woman elected to the Philippine Senate. Kalaw introduced a total of 41 bills, including laws for salary increases of public school teachers, the creation of local school boards, the Barrio High School Charter, and the Magna Carta for private schools, the Educational Financing Act, and the inclusion of the presidents of the student councils in the Board of Regents of all state colleges and universities. After martial law was declared, she was imprisoned twice for opposing Marcos. As we elect a new batch of legislators, let's remember that lawmakers shape policies, fix the budget, give licenses to utilities and media, and exert power aside from making laws. The decisions they make affect everyone, regardless of gender or political inclination. Women have long proven their vital role in society, and of course, they deserve equal footing in politics. But what matters most is choosing leaders who will continuously serve the best interest of the people, not just their gender, definitely not their families, definitely not their businesses. O, diba?
Meow meow.